Hey everyone, I'm Jordan with Fit Happy Free. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Wine Wednesday. Happy October everyone. I love the month of October, so in keeping with the October theme, I love Halloween season. I have my themed wine glass that my parents got me, which has a little skeleton hand on it, nice and spooky. And the wine that I have for today's Wine Wednesday, my parents got for me for my birthday a couple weeks ago, or it's been more than a couple weeks ago now, a month ago now. They got this at Total Wine. They said it ran about $19 and was highly rated. This is called Vennstone, Sonoma County, Monterey County, Santa Barbara County. It's a Pinot Noir, vintage 2018. It looks very fancy. I am excited to try this out. It's got some fancy writing on it telling you all about this wine, and it looks like it's a twist off. Hopefully I can twist this one off and not have too much problem like I did the last one.
One eternity later.
Smells very fruity. Very nice. That is really nice. That has a very good fruit taste to it. So this, it tastes like, I want to read what it says on the front. The elements of billowy fog and gentle winds that give way to the midday sun lay the climatic foundation of California's coastal Pinot Noir regions. I feel like I taste some maybe blackberries or some cherries. I feel like I definitely taste some cherries in it. Let's see. Its finished character out of the diversity is coastal linear to each region. Doesn't say exactly what kind of berries are in it, but it's got kind of like a berry cherry kind of taste to it. It's not too bitter, not too tart. Maybe almost kind of like a jam taste to it too. Like maybe there's like a hint of strawberries in it or something. Like it does kind of have like a jam taste to it. Like, but I'm not saying that it's too sweet or anything. Not saying that it tastes like, you know, like the jam that you would put on your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But it does have a nice fruity taste in your mouth, especially on the back of your tongue when you put it in your mouth. Very good. So it's definitely not too sweet at all. I like the dryness of it. I like how it's a little bit bitter, how it's got a little bit of bite to it. A little bit of a smoky flavor, I guess, but not too sweet, not too bitter, not too dry. A little more on the dry side than it is on the bitter, or more on the dry side than it is on the sweet side, which is what I like. But this is definitely one of my, I would say this is one of one of the more favorite ones that I've had so far. I did like the last one that I had, which I can't remember the name of it right now. I think it was Angeline. I liked that one a lot. But this is up there with that one. I think this is definitely one of the more favorite ones out of the wines that I've had so far. Come here. Come here, Wally. Come here. Come here, Bubba. So he didn't stay in my lap very long, but what I wanted to kind of show you, since being into the new house and having a little bit more space, you probably will be seeing my cats a little bit more often, and I do intend to do some more videos including my cats. And I realized that I haven't really introduced them or talked a whole lot about like each one of them and their own little personalities, and just kind of wanted to introduce each one of them to you. And I know I've done some videos in the past. If you have been a follower of me on YouTube and you've seen some of my unboxing videos way back when I was doing some of my older Thrive Market videos, and probably some of my other, I know he probably jumped on the counter during one of my recipe videos too. The little white one, where did his little toy go? The little white one that I just had in my lap, that's Wally. Wally, come here. Go get it. Come on. Come on, Bubba. And also, I used to subscribe to the Cat Lady subscription box, which I don't anymore. But if you saw those videos, this little one was the one who was the star of those videos. He was the second cat that we adopted. He has definitely got a troublesome personality. He's the one who he loves to be the center of attention at all times, usually. He loves to meet new people, and if you come over, he's kind of like that puppy personality where he's like, I just met you and I love you, and he'll teach you how to pet him. He will just sit there and sit on your laptop, if my mom comes over and she's doing some of her yarn work, he'll sit on her yarn work or her knitting or anything to just kind of like be something troublesome. Anything that you're working on, he's gonna try to distract you and be that cat that is the little annoying but endearing at the same time cat that is gonna be in your way, in your face at all times. When we adopted him, we actually weren't looking for a cat. We had talked about getting a second cat for our first cat, Ludo, because we thought maybe he needed a brother or a sister and he might be lonely. But we weren't necessarily talking seriously about it. But we just so happened to go into a pet store one day, and there was Wallowitz, and he was there and his cute little face looking up at us, and all of a sudden our little hearts were just stolen. And the next day we just kept thinking about him all day, and the next day we went to the shelter, put an application for him, and the rest was history. The shelter did say that his original name was Mayhem, and they didn't think that he would get adopted with a name like Mayhem. And at the time, we just couldn't think why he would be named Mayhem. We're like, why would a sweet little boy be named Mayhem? And now we know why. This here is my lion. This is Ludo. He was my first love. The first cat that I adopted, my Ginger. I got him about 7 years ago, and I really wanted a cat. And he was the first one that I saw when I entered the shelter. And he immediately started headbutting me, and he is the sweetest personality ever. He loves to cuddle. He loves to sit in laps. He loves to be with you. He loves to, every morning when I wake up, I've got him in my arms. He definitely loves his father. He's a daddy's boy. He loves his mommy too, but he's definitely a daddy's boy. And he's also kind of a little bit of I used to call him my puppy cat. I did teach him how to sit when he was younger, so he does know how to sit. He also taught himself how to play fetch, and that is his favorite game in the whole world. He gets so excited to play fetch. I start to throw something and he gets super excited. He's already running towards the direction that I'm getting ready to throw in, and he brings it back to me, and if I don't bring it back to him, then he starts pawing at me and meowing, and he'll start yelling if I don't throw it right away. And he loves playing fetch. That's his favorite thing ever. He also loves to eat. That's why he's still looking at the treats over here. He loves to eat, and he will wake you up in the morning trying to convince you to feed him a lot earlier than he's supposed to be fed. Right, Bubba? He's very affectionate. One of the most affectionate cats that I have ever had. One of the most cuddliest cats that I have ever had. He loves laps. My Bubba. He's our little lion. Right, little? Daisy Mae? Daisy? Come here, Daisy. Daisy Mae? Daisy Mae? I'm probably not gonna get Daisy over here. Alright, I'll give you one more, Bubba. Daisy Mae? You've had enough. Daisy Mae? Daisy Mae is our youngest. She is about 5 now. Get away. She's our youngest. She's our fluffy little girl, and she's also very affectionate, but she is a princess. She will climb on you, and if she doesn't start getting her pet, she starts crying. She will sit in your lap and look at you and cry until you start petting her. She wants pets a lot, and she wants to be the center of attention quite a bit. She has a little bit of a little naughty side to her, I guess. She has some problems with Wally, and I'm not quite sure why, but there are some times when all of a sudden she'll start growling at Wally, and she'll just very unladylike sounds come out of her that I never knew came out of a cat. And we're not quite sure why, because Wally doesn't really do much. But overall, she's very sweet. She makes a lot of noises. She loves to talk. She's a big talker. She's very polite, so if you say her name, she usually answers. So I will have conversations with her because I'll say her name and she answers. And if she thinks she's doing something bad, it's so cute because I'll be like, "What are you doing?" and she'll answer, "Meow, meow." So it's adorable, and I fell in love with her the day that I saw her. We brought some gifts to the shelter for the cats, and for the shelter just to have like some paper towels that they needed and some litter. We just like to bring things to the shelter that we got Wally at, and we were about to leave. We had put some of the cats there, and we were about to leave, and one of the work volunteers there had said, "Did you see the baby?" And of course, I'm like, "Oh, I'm not leaving without seeing a baby cat with a kitten in the back." So we went back there, and I see this gorgeous little blue kitten, and she's got this beautiful, beautiful fluffy coat and these gorgeous, gorgeous little hazel eyes. And I knew that she was going to be a beauty when she grew up, and she was too young to adopt, so she wasn't on the website. But after that, I was stalking the website, waiting until her picture would come on the website, so I would see it. And as soon as I saw her that she was available, I sent it to my husband right away and I said, look at how cute she is. And then my husband said, we can go adopt her if you want. And yes. So we went and we put in an application for her. 2 other people had put in an application for her. And lo and behold, we were approved for her, and I was so happy. And the rest is history. She's the first girl cat that I have ever had, and she is the perfect little lady to add to our little family, and I couldn't be happier to add her, even if she has some little hissy fits with Wally. Anybody who knows me knows that I am a crazy cat lady. I even have a cat to prove it. I have always loved cats. Cats have always been a big part of my life. And I've always wanted to just rescue, just be able to rescue as many cats as I can, and like throughout the years, and give them like good homes. So I love my cats like they are my kids. We treat them like they are our kids. Our cats are very spoiled, and I'm so happy that they're in my life. They bring so much joy to our lives, and we love them so much, and my life would not be the same without them. They are always there. They're a big comfort, and there's just something so comforting about this little creature that comes to me for comfort and warmth, and that I can just make their life wonderful. Overall, I really do enjoy this wine a lot. Thanks, Mom and Dad. This was a really good choice. Like I said, Daisy Mae, you wanna come? Come here, Daisy Mae. Come here, Daisy. Around. Daisy Mae. I almost got her up here. Daisy, come here, Daisy. Come here, baby girl. No line for you. Maybe we'll get you some catnip later. I would give this wine 4.5 stars. Yeah, I think it's one of my favorites. So thanks Mom and Dad for this one. This one is, I would very much recommend. I mean, if you're into sweet wines, maybe not so much. But if you want something a little bit in between, like not too sweet, but maybe not too dry either, it's definitely more on the dry side than the sweet side. I would recommend it. Definitely. So again, this was Vennstone. So I would, yeah, 4.5 stars out of 5. So overall, love the wine, and I hope you enjoyed seeing 2 out of 3 of my cats. I'll probably flash some pictures of Daisy Mae in here somewhere. I'm sorry that I couldn't get her up here. She's a little finicky sometimes, and even though there's nobody here, she can be very shy, and she doesn't like strangers. But I do hope to do some more videos with my cats, and I'm going to do some silly videos with my cats in the future. If you have any recommendations for future videos, or wines that you would like me to try, or if you have any dry wine recommendations or just wines in general. Let me know in the comments below if you have any things to say about my cats or cats in general. Just let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.